welcome back. Really sorry for the delay. I had some issues with the server and the player pings, but I believe now most of the things are fixed and we can jump into the knife round any moment now. So WORTEX vs Zalgiris, first map was going to be Mirage, and then the next map was
Cash.
So we're going to see one more Cash as our last group stage game. Well, let's see which team is going to start on the CT side here on Mirage, Zalgiris or WORTEX. Let's see what's going to be the case here.
Curious to see how this match is going to play out on Mirage in general, as I don't really recall seeing any matches before between these two teams on this map. So really interested to see how WORTEX are going to approach this, as they will decide to swap sides, as they have won the knife round. So they really want to have that solid defense going once again for them, as a lot on the line, not so much for Zalgiris in comparison, but WORTEX are fighting for the opportunity to play in the finals. Yes. And once again, this is also our last match in the group stage here.
The last two best of ones.
Last two best of ones, indeed. Feels a bit nostalgic right now.
It really does, but let's see how the knife round will go. Unluckily, Zalgiris still have some issues with the ping. Weirdly enough, the issue is not with us. There's a different problem that we were trying to fix. Well, let's see how this one goes through. As already you can see Zalgiris being aggressive towards B, two players in the middle, so they're going to be late, push towards middle. And as they go in, Doist is ready with the USPS, does not hit the first few shots, still looking for it, but as Fields now pushes in, can potentially get the kill here, and already three players have been down. Centrons finds the kill, but then Nico, last man standing, can't stand up against Doist, and it's going to be 1-0 in favor of WORTEX.
And so far, a very clean round coming out from WORTEX, even off the fact that Doist looked like he was missing a lot of shots there initially on these players. Fields helping out, and then afterwards he did manage to land those crucial kills, and that prevented even Zalgiris didn't get to plant the bomb in that situation.
No.
So,
and usually those kind of first rounds, they kind of work out, since you have like those Glocks and you can just run the players down. But yeah, WORTEX, the positioning was just way too good.
They didn't allow themselves to position too close, and accordingly they were able to take this match now, as Doist looking from short here, trying to peek if anyone's going to be coming close to connector. Actually, the nade deals a lot of damage to Walkman, but he takes out Steak, and Doist missing the flick scout shot here. Krasner should be helping connector any second now, as Reggie, I feel like, is just on the edge of dying.
Here they know that there's a deagle towards middle, so they know the terrorists are grouping up over there. The bomb's yet to be picked up, still one player in the apartments, and here Fields has to be really careful because there is a guy hiding, Walkman, in the window room.
And so far, Fileba has gathered a lot of information towards A. They know this is not going to be an A play, most likely. Walkman still in jungle position here, listening for rotations and trying to call out as much information as he can, as he's definitely going to be a crucial player in this push towards B.
Let's see will the scout work out for Doist more, as he's gonna hit the headshot on the Nico. And now as the next players come through, Doist just cleaning the house, and only one player remains, that is Centrons. As he goes out, he gets tagged, and now with the UMP, Fields finishes him. So 2-0. I don't understand why when Walkman heard the players in the middle, they did not rotate through the underground towards the A side, because he heard at least one or two players rotating towards kitchen.
Yeah, that is a debatable situation, especially off the fact that Krasner seemed he was fully aware of the fact that Walkman is still waiting in window and just waiting for the opportunity. He actually managed to find him as soon as the push came through. And now all five terrorists are going to be pushing out in middle here, and Steak needs to do a lot of work as the flash comes over. He gets one kill, retrieves back, reloads, and he's going to be looking to go for the second, as he's going to be giving himself a flash, and once again peeking out. Doist takes away the kill from him from short, and Doist actually being tagged up heavily right now. He shouldn't really be overextending, as he does manage to land the tag on one of the players there.
You can see CTs, they're eager to get those kills, so they're going to push in here and look for the players at the moment. Will get dropped down. Reggie will drop, but still two players alive. As I say it, Steak and Fields, they both come in, get the kills, and they save 4 weapons. And let's see if they rebuy the UMP or the scouts in this buy round.
So money-wise, WORTEX is definitely in a very good spot in terms of what they have managed to save up so far. They didn't lose too many players throughout these engagements. As you can see, Anyhow has managed to save up for an AVP here. He's going to be heading towards middle, looking to get the pick. Little does he know that there's nobody towards window there at the moment, as now Doista with the scout towards short here, and Steak as a backup. Looking to get into window from a different angle here. Actually spots the player there, doesn't manage to get him out of the game just yet, as he will be nading down towards connector here, and Even potentially trying to find the timing to spray into this, as now Krasner spraying through the smoke.
Almost got the kill onto Centros, but now with this flash, will he push forward? No, not just yet. With the Molotov, he can push out the player. You can see Reggie dropping down to 37 as he's forced out of his position. And I believe the fact that they did not go towards middle WORTEX, I believe they know that almost always, not almost always, always Eniko stays for that top early on. Just not allow for them to get that quick first kill.
Yeah, and look at Fileba's positioning. He has managed to gather, once again, so much information. They know it's going to be B most likely, unless it's another underpass push as they tried to do so previously. And Zdeek already thinking about falling back here. Actually gets the kill onto Reggie in middle, who was the only player there. And now Fields and Doista need to do a lot of work here, as Doista will go down, and Fields in this card position managed to get a kill here. And can he do more, as two players are extremely low? Gets the second one, has to reload, as Krasner will take down Centrons here. And now only Dream is remaining towards the car, and he will be taken out in a very clean fashion. So far, extremely convincing rounds coming out from WORTEX here. It is going to be 4-0. Fileba has also picked up the AVP here, so he'll be looking to make use of it, as now, well, Zalgiris will be on pistols once again.
And they're going to go for a fake ninja plant. Although, no, right as I said, Nico ruins the party.
He ruins the party indeed, and they decide to group up here, as Fileba will have a lot of work ahead of him, as now Krasner will need to take on the A hit, which is actually not inbound just yet. I feel like Centron's rushed there a little bit with the Deagle peek, as they're peeking one by one here. Krasner taking down Reggie as well. Anyhow, did manage to find the kill onto Fileba, as the remaining two players from the terrorist side are pushing out A ramp here. Zdeek gets one, Krasner gets the second, and the last player's position is known. That is Dreamus. He does manage to take down Zdeek eventually, but that is still a huge task in front of him to somehow try to win this round.
And even here, just doing damage to WORTEX players won't be enough. So at this stage, maybe saving an AK for himself for the next round, or maybe a weapon, but he can't do it, as Doista did pick up the off from Fileba's body. And now it's 5-0, and way too convincing, I believe, for WORTEX and Zalgiris. They need to figure out an anti-strat here. How can they stop? Or
I feel like Anyhow probably is going to go, looks like at least he's going to be heading towards middle with the AVP again, and is going to be looking to see if he can find any kills here, as Zdeek now with the AWP in return. AWP versus AWP battle, who's going to turn out better here, as they did manage to flash the terrorist players, and actually Krasner is going to go down to Anyhow here, so no return possibility coming out from WORTEX for now.
Well, let's see now, will they be still more aggressive in middle, as Doista is kind of thinking about it. He could get up in the boost and go for the kills, but that position is still being checked, as now Steek's going to have really a lot of work to do here towards connector, but he misses the first opening shot, and that allows Terrorist to kind of take this position. But as he repeats, he takes down Reggie, and that is now one more time mid control for them. But Dreamus, as he moved in towards the B side, took down one player, and now let's see if he can take down the next players that are going to come towards the B side, because his teammates are coming in. But as you can see, Doista, he is ready. Not only him, Zdeek as well with the op, and Fileba really close. So let's see how this one works out. I feel like
Doista should be checking any second now, and that's exactly what's going to happen, is he will find Dreamus here, and he seeing that there are no further players or pusher coming through towards B. That should be the information for Fileba, that he needs to watch out for A, and that is exactly what's happening. Is Eniko already waiting for the ticket box peek here, realizing it's taking way too long, so most likely Fileba is towards CT spawn, and he managed to find the kill onto him here. Doista and Zdeek both remaining here as the flash towards the jungle goes through. They line up,
and there is damage in Nico. 5 HP left on him, 2v2 situation. Let's see if Centrons can clear out this connector position as they go in. Doista gets killed off, and Zdeek, he was thinking about wrapping around, and now it's going to be 1-on-2 situations. Looks like it could be a first round for Zalgiris if Eniko hears Zdeek on time. And he just heard him, but he does not realize that there's a guy behind him.
What? How?
He heard him, and he's going to kill him off, so not only Centrons remains. This is still doable. Zdeek, he has the kit, but now as he moves inside, he's going to get tagged up, 21 HP. He's going to stick the defuse. He's going to hear Centrons come closer. Can he get it? No. Oh, what? Still.
He had enough, just barely enough time. He got the round 6-0. A very disappointing round loss there.
I definitely thought when he heard Centrons drop down, he's going to peek out and get the kill, or at least try to. Like the dropping down sound, that it's that close that he's even jumping towards you. You have to peek out, but no, he does not. and just barely makes it. Crazy play from Steak there.
Oh, not like this. Wow, that's a painful round to lose. As now Anyhow is towards B apartments. Actually, all the players are. So this is going to be a set play coming out towards B here. And let's see how Fields decides to deal with it. He spots one player and instantly falls back. Doista standing there with the Molotov. So Fields just raining down flashes and nades as much as he can, trying to hold on here as the terrorists start pushing in. He's not going to be taken down just yet, and they need to make sure they don't kill off each other as Doista now remaining here, and he will be taken down by Reggie, and Steak has pushed in. Look at Steak. Steak actually gets and denies the bomb plant, literally standing next to another player, and Reggie with another 2 kills, going huge here. He needs one more for the ace, and Steak is inside. Centrons will take away the ace, and in a very convincing fashion, Zalgiris eventually take out all on behalf of Reggie.
Yeah, 4 kills for him. What a showing there to clear out the sites of WORTEX as well. You saw when the smokes dropped, they kind of got disrupted, and they were going in basically one by one, so not too much information given out. And missing Reggie there as well. Well, they denied the bomb plan, but that was not enough, as we saw. And now let's see, this could be the last buy for WORTEX if they lose this one. So already Phileb aggressive with the CZ.
Yeah, he's looking to come really close to this ace slope here as the players are going to be pushing out. He'll be instantly taken down. Another flash over should be coming out any second as already a single terrorist has made it towards the CT. Walkman taking out Krasner here.
Steak with the answer, but instantly he got shut down. Not only Fields will remain. So Zalgiris, they have grabbed the hold of the game, and they'll probably get to like 6-3 at least at this stage. And now let's see, as Fields, he's gonna spot one, so still 3 players left. Can he get this guy? Okay, he now knows where he is, but with all these grenades and positioning from the players, he can only hope for the exit frags, but won't be possible against Enicho as he gets the kill. So 2 AKs saved the op as well, and 6-2 as Zalgiris are looking to get the way back in this game.
Yeah, so hopefully they'll manage to pick up another round or two. This round should definitely go their way. As you can see, WORTEX are going to be on pistols in this round. They have lost 2 rounds in a row here, so this eco is pretty important for them in terms of as long as they can find 2 frags here, they actually get the kill onto Reggie. So they do need to find another kill here, and that will be already enough in terms of economy for their side. I'm curious to see how will they play out this. As you can see, Zalgiris, all 4 players are going to be heading towards B here, and obviously WORTEX are...
No way, Krasner. He's looking in to get the knife kill. He's getting closer, he's looking for it, but no, he's going to get shut down, so no luck for him there. And let's see if Z can do anything, as Doista, he is pretty close, and 2 players will come in from short. But the USPSs, although Fields did grab the AK from Reggie's body in middle, and here that should be a free kill, but the grenade messed his aim up. And now it's going to be these guys saving. Although Philip can still look for the kill, maybe get the weapon for himself. And let's see if that's going to be the case.
Yeah, Philip actually has a decent opportunity to find at least another player here.
Let's see here, Fields could potentially get the off player, and he will get Walkman, so there's going to be 2 weapons off from Zalgiris. And here Philip still hasn't seen anyone. There's still Enicho checking. Let's see if he's going to spot him this time, as now Enicho slowly trying to push through. Maybe Philip can get the time when he's rolling. He heard him reloading. He can get the free kill here, but he does not manage to get it, and the bomb will finish him off.
Unfortunate for Phileba there. I felt like he's going to get that kill, and that will be another rifle. Regardless, they did manage to retrieve 1 rifle, and they have taken out enough players here for Zdeek to allow himself an MVP. There's also 3 M4s, and of course that saved the AK with a decent amount of utility on him. So 6-3 so far, still in favor of WORTEX here, but Zalgiris have brought it back a bit here. Definitely need a bit more rounds before we can judge anything. Zdeek now looking to make sure that nobody's going to be checking him under window here, but there are 4 players from Zalgiris towards A, and Dreamus making a lot of noise towards B and trying to force a rotation. That's exactly what's going to be happening here, as Zdeek has left the window position, but now the push towards A is clear. Krasner flashing over. Will he decide to jump over as Phileba?
Through the smoke, did find Reggie as he saw him before he entered the site. And now let's see, Phileb 18 HP, the Molotovs won't do too good, and he runs into them, as I believe he does not hear them land, weirdly enough. But now let's see if the retake works out, as they still have the player backstabbing. But I feel like Fields is waiting for that guy to come out, and it's going to be the case. So now 4v3 retake. This is very possible for WORTEX against the retaking Zalgiris. So let's see now from the side here. Walkman's already spotted. No, that's Enicho who's going to find 1 kill. Even the second, I don't know. He did not spot Steak in the CT. and that kind of allows to get the game back for WORTEX. So let's see now, Walkman, Centrons, can they defend this one as they did here? Centrons drop down, Centrons even finds the kill. And Steak, let's see if he can find Walkman here, but the time's running out. He has the kit, but he was looking for just for that kill. The bomb will blow up, and if you check the money, there's going to be enough for Zalgiris to buy.
Steak initially didn't have the kill, the kit here, so he actually picks it up after he got that first initial kill in that 2 versus 2 situation. So slightly unfortunate for him. Obviously, if he would have had the kit, they wouldn't have been forced to go for such an aggression, that they couldn't also swap roles because Steak was with the AVP and the other player was with the M4, and that is a crucial situation. A crucial factor as to why they lost that particular round. And once again, Zalgiris looking to favor this A side here as Fileba with the CZ up and close, looking to catch anyone off guard, but as the push will be coming through, he needs to desperately find kills here as Krasner already trying to land shots.
And Fileba, he had such a good position to do some work, but we can see all the players are dropping down. They're still up. That Doista picks up and can play with it or maybe potentially save it. I don't know if he sees the player there, and now he's going to get rushed. Now he sees him, there's going to be the kill, but his position is now known, and he has to get away. Can he get it? He's going to spot the player now close here, but he's going to miss the shot, and Centrons with the kill, and he can save even the op.
Oh, that's a painful one to miss, as obviously, if he would have gotten that player, most likely he would have been able to save just off the fact that the remaining terrorist players were far enough for them not to catch on as he was saving here. Now Walkman is actually going to be purchasing the Mac 10 here, so looking to see what he's going to do as they will continue to bombard this A site, as once again Fileba will be challenged here with the help of Steak.
Now see, they're going to the A site and it's working out, and it feels like they're going to do it until WORTEX find the answer. But now with a full spray, Fileba does not find one, but there's a lot of damage dealt to a player. Reggie, and the grenade will finish him off, but as you can see, Zalgiris eager to get in the site, even wallbanging the players, and Steak missing really very important shots. As Dice now gets in closer, but you can see he's going to get Molotov'd off, so he has to push. He can deny the bomb plant here, but he misses the timing to find the player. And all the players are now going back, 3 towards ramp, 1 towards Palace. And this could get very interesting, as I've seen when players stack their positions towards ramp, it could potentially not work out.
Yeah, I've seen way too many fails with that as well, but look, there's already a flank coming out from one of the terrorist players, and he's going to be heading towards short here to make sure he can flank in time, as 2 smokes have been deployed. Fields is on the bomb, and there's 3, 2, 1.
No way! This time Zalgiris managed to kill off. This time they managed.
Such a close defuse there, and that is definitely a disappointing one as well. I feel like there's less than half a second was remaining for him to get that defuse through there. So unfortunate news for WORTEX, as Zalgiris have brought it back 6-6 in the same fashion as how WORTEX found their initial lead. So very close game so far. As Steak looking to peek here towards middle, but will be deleted by
instantly. Instantly the shutdown from the AK against the op, and that was the only weapon that they had. So let's see now as the mid control is taken. This time they don't go towards the A site. They're going to play through middle at first, just to cancel out any kind of weird situations that WORTEX could do, because WORTEX as well, they need to change the pace of the game as well for themselves. They have to surprise Zalgiris more, because Zalgiris, it feels like they have learned what WORTEX are doing, and they're playing off from that.
Yeah, I feel like Steak hasn't found too much impact towards middle. A huge factor of that being, of course, that Zalgiris do favor this A site a bit more. I feel like an information play as a push towards Palace should be something that WORTEX should be considering at this stage, as it's not something they've done so far, and pretty much Zalgiris know to check for Fileba on a site, usually very close positions.
So see here, Doista, he misses the timing to get the kill onto Walkman as he moves into the side, but here Fields, he's going to see the player, he's going to tag him up. Some damage dealt to him as well. But now let's see, the grenade won't finish him off. Already player coming into CT, but he's smoked off as well. The Molotov's continually getting dropped down, as it feels like it's going to be a good hold from Zalgiris.
And once again, no kits here, nothing really they can do much. As I said, Fields finding Walkman towards the deeper side position there, as Willie checks sandwiches. Centrons will find Fileba and will find Krasner as well. Centrons remaining on low HP here, peeks out and gets the third.
In total, 4 kills for him, as he got that weird kill in middle. And 7-6, as Zalgiris is bringing this one back.
And I feel like WORTEX are a bit crumbling under this pressure at the moment, because they know they need this win, and they need it a lot.
Definitely. Not quite sure who favors more Mirage and who favors more. Okay, Cash. Zalgiris favors more Cash. They really like to play Cash. They're the kings of it. So WORTEX, they have to win this first because on the second map they might not have a chance.
But as we're saying already, trades coming out backwards and forwards. Actually, Zalgiris managed to find 2 players, but Steak returning the favor. Still a 3 versus 3 situation now. As you can see, the bomb is going to be heading towards B apartments, and this most likely is going to be a B contact play here as Krasner does find the correct timing to deploy a deep smoke here. Will be checking close corners, and I believe he was just hurt, and that's going to prompt a push from Dreamers coming through, and now they're trickling in one by one. Krasner can really make this hold happen, and he does, as he finds all 3 players.
And triple op setup now coming out for WORTEX. I don't know if they decided that they want to do that, or it was miscommunication, but 3 ops, maybe they can shut down the early aggression from Zalgiris.
Well, as we've seen before, if 2 don't work, 3 will.
Yeah, exactly. So let's see, maybe Eniho finds the first opening here, as I believe Fields wants to peek into this position as Eniho goes towards there, but the smoke won't allow for any of the players to get that first kill.
Same news for Steak, as he doesn't find any kills towards middle here with the smoking, him being smoked off, that is. And Reggie actually has found Doist here as the push towards A side is commencing once again. Steak does find 1 kill, expecting Centrons to come through, gets the second. And I believe he also knows there's another player towards CT stairs, and definitely knows now as he sees the tracers coming in. And anyhow here missing a crucial kill onto Fileba in jungle, who takes him down, and only Reggie remaining now with 6 HP and the biggest task in the world, and he will take him down.
And 87. WORTEX, at least they win the half. On Mirage, I believe this is quite okay scoreline.
It's a very default scoreline to see on Mirage. That is definitely a factor here.
But I think Zalgiris will be more happy with their score than WORTEX in the first half, at least.
Probably, yeah. It's still coming from that olden CS:GO days where you feel like as long as you've gotten 5 rounds on the T side, you're fine. So in that sense, I'm sure they do feel confident enough. This last round, though, coming up from WORTEX was very convincing thanks to those 3 AVPs, as now WORTEX will be looking to play this out towards the A site, and actually Centrons is going to be the only player here.
Now it says the flashes and the smokes come through. Instantly he gets tagged up, spotted, and everything else goes around him as the players are going to push him, but he's going to find 1 kill. Switch out to Glock, look for more, but no, Fields, he's going to find the kill back. So at least they defuse that situation, the bomb will be planted.
And now it's very crucial for the terrorists to keep hold of this CT stairs position here, as Steak will find 1 player, Krasner will find another one, Dreamus on extremely low HE here, and Anyhow now needs to find both terrorist players, does spot the first one and also sees the weapon switch from the second, will go down to Krasner eventually, and that is going to be the first round in favor of WORTEX here.
The desperately needed this to still grab the hold of the game, because we saw before there was 7 rounds in a row for Zalgiris, which they could not stop, and now they want to be that unstoppable force.
I'm curious to see if WORTEX will find a site they can abuse as well, and will continue doing the same thing as Zalgiris, where they just continuously went to that single site. And props to them, I mean, they got the bomb plant almost every single time there.
That was the case, but it was WORTEX who in the end got the better of them in the retakes, as now the mid control is kind of established for WORTEX, as Eniho is just waiting in the window room.
Doist waiting for a flashbang towards short, spots the player, I believe, just a brief second ago, as he will be boosting up, and Krasner with the correct timing finds a clean kill onto Dreamus here. Walkman might be in potential trouble as Fileba is very close, and Eniho actually finds the kill on Doista there, as Fields will trade back.
Now the push will come through from Fileba. Did he spot the player? I believe he did not. So Walkman could be in the free here, but as he checks, he's going to take him down, left with 10 HP. And now Centrons, all that's left for Zalgiris. I believe the in-game leader for them.
So he potentially can find Steak here, as he's going to execute him in a clean fashion. Now he needs to retrieve this AK and save it to the best of his abilities. I don't believe WORTEX are going to be pushing too far, as well, only Fileba is going to be hunting, as he's on 10 HP and he has the UMP in hand, so he can go for this. But the remaining players really shouldn't be pushing too much here, as they don't really have that much money after this round.
No, they do not, but I'm thinking, isn't it better for them just to play the next round low on funds, or actually give this one to Centrons? the AK, because I believe Zalgiris can definitely use that, and as well Enijo saving up the money for the op. It won't be the next round.
Well, once again, ideally you would most likely, the correct tactical play, in my personal opinion, would be that they should allow him to have this weapon. Still, it's justified that Filebo is hunting for him, and he could actually find him here, and he will do so. As you can see,
and
if Centrons would have saved the AK in this round, the remaining players still wouldn't be forcing up.
Yeah.
So that would still be only one rifle on a site, and if you know that your enemies are on full eco, it doesn't matter. Like, I mean, Centron's going to have to go insanely huge to hold on to it. And the likelihood of that happening, usually terrorists, as you can see, are going to be grouping up. And they're going to be pushing a single site together because they know USPs simply cannot make this hold happen.
Now, Walkman understands it's quite okay. And that's going to be 5-on-5 retake. Although Walkman almost went down. And now he's going to get boosted up. But I believe he will be checked instantly. As Teak is pushing forward with the Mac-10, looking desperately for the money.
And Doist doing the same thing towards Kitchen here, has smoked it off deeply, and is just making use of that Mac-10 as best as he can, just making sure no players have pushed up close.
And here, Filebo pushing in from back. He's going to get Reggie, who is just cutting the wall. And there's now big potential as Teak takes down 2 players in the ladder room, and only Dreamers will remain. And with that USPS, he's looking for the kill. He did find one. Potentially can find the next one as well here, but Fields with 11 HP is going to win that duel. And it's going to be 11-7 for WORTEX.
So now Zalgiris finally able to buy up here. Enijo can afford the AVP for him. So he's going to be heading towards most likely window here, and is going to be looking towards a middle to see if he can spot any crossing players out. But as you can see, WORTEX have a different plan in their mind. They will be deploying a smoke here towards middle, but they have pushed up towards A relatively quickly.
So they're going to have 2 players from Palace, I believe, 3 players from Ramp. Exactly, and as they push out Centrons from an off angle looking for the kills, he's going to find Krasner. And as you can see, Doist has found already a player after that. And here, Centrons, he does not see the head of the player. He spots him now, but Doist still finds the kill.
And Enijo desperately needs to find someone here with the AVP. He will be Molotov'd off, and the players have pushed up close. But as I say, Dream is pushing in through connector, does find Filebo here, realizes there's another player towards the firebox, most likely, and still a dangerous situation for Zalgiris. They don't have a lot of time, and only Enijo has the kit.
Yeah, and I believe Doista was just spotted, so he's going to play against the op, and he's going to win this duel. And if Walkman goes down, Dreamers has no chance of clutching this round, as Doista ace for him in the end. Okay, WORTEX, they are here to win.
Yeah, WORTEX definitely shown up in this match, and now, as I said, curious to see if they're going to be continuously pushing this A side, as once again, Zalgiris will be on pistols here at the moment, and it doesn't look like Zalgiris will be doing any too crazy plays. There are 3 players heading towards A, as one of them will branch off towards connector here. And actually, WORTEX are having a default approach toward this round, more or less, as 3 players have pushed up towards the short here, and they just want to make sure that nobody's going to be pushing out towards this connector here. But Dreamers finding Filemo's Deke will take down Enijo here. So interesting situation. As you can see, the bomb is still towards T-spawn. Krasner will go down to Reggie, as the double peak came out in the perfect timing for him not to choose which opponent to shoot at. And that's 2 rifles retrieved for Zalgiris. They can still bring this one back.
Yeah, but Steak, pretty good position to play against here, as Reggie already knows where he is. And now with the Molotov, he will cancel out any kind of push, as Reggie is still staying there, and Steak still winning this duel. But a 2-on-2 situation in Centrons, he has the bomb now. Oh, he did not spot the bomb, I believe, so that is not too good.
That is not the best news here, as Centrons obviously had an opportunity to just camp the bomb and get these players. As Deke now will find Centrons. Only Dreamers remaining on 13 HP here, and I feel like this should be around for Zalgiris here, unless Dreamers manage to find Deke somehow.
I mean for WORTEX.
Excuse me, yes.
For WORTEX. Let's see, maybe Dreamers can find the first player here, but no, Steak. This time he aces.
And Steak is really on point in this map so far. 26 kills for him. That's a huge impact
rounds
to have. And unfortunately for Filebo, it feels like it's the complete opposite, as he's currently sitting only on 6 kills, and he's been continuously shut down here. It doesn't feel like he can find his comfortable pace.
As now it's going to be fast push from WORTEX, 3 players towards middle. Really great execute here as they go up against a buy round, and already Dreamus, he's going to go down. He finds only one. It's now all on Walkman. And as he flashes them away, he has to be really careful because the players are already in the site. I believe he was just spotted, and if he goes out, he's going to get instantly shut down, and Steak is there to make sure that that happens. As now only a Nico with Centrons will remain, and 2 against 4. And from this position, when you get Molotov off, it's not the best. It looks like they will opt for the save.
Yeah, and I feel like a bit of banter coming out from Reggie. They're saying something along the lines of you would lose without a single point if not for the ping or something like that, as far as my Lithuanian skill goes.
Oh, okay. That could be the case because they have high ping, and quite potentially that is why they are losing. But you have to say, WORTEX, they are on point.
WORTEX are on point, but Zalgiris so far have shown good resilience here, even off the fact that it doesn't matter that it's going to be 14-7 now, as the rounds have been close enough to see that Zalgiris have shown up and are definitely not losing for free here.
Yeah. As these are the last 2 games they're going to play in the group stage. On this tournament in total for Zalgiris. For WORTEX, this could be a lot more than that. Well, let's see now as round number 22 will begin. Towards middle, and Nico, will he find anything with the op as he gets smoked off? The Molotovs are there, the aggression will come through, and the full flash, they will spot him. He's gonna burn down almost as he tries to pass, he will. But Reggie in middle at least has found one player, as Dreamus did went down towards short. And Doista spots even Reggie there, and now Nico with the op, he's gonna get Doista close range and will manage to get away. I believe from the, it was Phil Leba who was checking him there, as he managed to get away, but those are 2 crazy kills from Nico to bring this round back.
I'm not even sure how did he even manage to get that kill in connector. I feel like it was 100% death from his side, and somehow the terrorist player just didn't instantly kill him off here. Still a full minute remaining. The bomb is still down towards B apartments from the terrorist side there. So WORTEX don't seem to have a clear idea just yet which side they're going to hit. They're still going to be looking for these players here, and Zdeek has pushed through connector safely, and Nico watching for a single pixel. He misses the shot.
Yeah, Zdeek dodged it like I don't know who dodges like that, but let's see.
Land dodgers.
Okay, thank you very much, B. Thank you.
Bringing it back to 2014 CS.
So now, as we can see, it's going to be a B hit. 1 player from short, I believe, yes, and Steak from the upper as the Molotov came through, but did not hit him. He could potentially get the free kill here as Nico was not checking this angle, and he does not get Walkman. Walkman with the kill back, and Walkman with 2 there in the end. Even with the ping.
Even with the ping, they managed to find that round, and a crucial round at that, as this is exactly the moment where if you still want to win this map, you really need to turn it on. And my God, did they do so in this round, especially anyhow. Now, Zdeek has picked up the AVP here. He's going to be heading towards middle, and it should be a battle between Eniho and Zdeek here any second now. As Eniho makes the jump across, he's going to be flashed twice there, so unfortunately, he didn't see the player already crossing over. He does realize that that is still a potential opportunity. Misses a easy shot here,
and that allows Steak to perform here in this kind of situation, as Nico is still waiting for the player to come through, but he goes down. And now in middle, Reggie pushed around the smoke, could potentially find the players on shore, but as he's going to be pushed forward, the flash did not go his way.
And Fields saved the life of Doista there, who was just literally next to that CT player. Now only Centrons and Walkman remaining here. Walkman on B side with the AVP won't be able to find much, as now Centrons giving away his positioning, and Fields knows where he is. Will find the kill on Fields eventually though, so still a 4 versus 2 situation. The bomb being carried towards A here, and Steak lurking a bit here with the AVP, making sure nobody's going to be flanking from B, giving the information most likely one player is already in CT, and that is Centrons, who has had an impactful second kill here and making this in theory possible, but he will be taken down to 6 HP here.
Let's see if Walkman can get that kill here, because if he gets it, then the retake could potentially be possible here. They do have a kit, they do still have 1 flash, but the positions from WORTEX, I believe, won't allow it, as there is still Steak waiting on short to cancel out any kind of diffuse that will come in.
Yeah, this round is looking to go towards WORTEX's way, as now only Walkman remaining with the AVP here. Needs to save that weapon, as he is on 37 HP here, and the retake is very unlikely at this stage. He's also being flanked, and Krasner taking care of Walkman. 15-8 in favor of Vortex, and Zalgiris money has been reset for the last round as well, meaning that they will be able to allow themselves a Scout, an MP9, a Deagle, and 2 CZs. So not the best of buys for sure. As long as Vortex don't make too many mistakes here, they should be taking this round with relative ease.
Let's see, Steak won't see anyone cross over. That was not the case. And here, Dreamers with the CZ will find Doista, so at least that's 1 kill. And if they push towards T-spawn, they will find the bomb, but that's not going to be the case here. And Dreamers going huge in the moments that matter, as they can still go for the tie and then go for the win.
And Sandrons has managed to find a kill onto Steak here, and it's all crumbling apart for Vortex now, as only Filebo and Fields remaining. Filebo fighting for his life and will go down to Reggie, and Fields has a 1 versus 5 on his hands. Considering that Anyhow and Dreamers are still on very low HP, sort of doable, but Centrons is on the AVP here. Another AK picked up onto Walkman, and at this stage, I feel like Fields just needs to get rid of as many enemy weapons as he can.
Yeah, definitely, because you can see there's no money on Zalgiris whatsoever for the next buy round, because, no, not because, if they save this one, then it's going to be field day for them for the next few rounds. But let's see, still Vortex, they do have the money for the buy.
Yeah, and even a drop is available for Doista, as he is currently on 2,700 there. So I feel like, once again, a gathered 5-man push would be something that would really be the nail in the coffin for Zalgiris, as Vortex looking to abuse middle right now, but they really should be pushing probably towards A here. As now look at Reggie and Centron's aggression with the flashbangs here. Will find one player, and Krasner will take down Centron's here. They should know that Reggie was just behind the corner here, and Reggie playing it extremely cheeky as he's sitting next to the smoke. Will find a single kill here, does deal some damage, but Filebo will take him down. That doesn't matter. Had enough time for Vortex, Zalgiris players to rotate in time towards
Steak got so
site.
far, and I believe Enicho just spotted Steak. So this position is not safe. He will be checked, and let's see if he can see the guy here, as Enicho has to check the upper here, and he will, and that's the free kill for him. As now it's going to be Filebo with Fields looking to finish this game off, going towards B side, missing the smoke. That's not the best way you want to start this one off, and they miss Walkman here. Now it's all on Fields, who was pretty far out, and is now looking to save one weapon for his team, although he's still looking for.
He tried to fake that he is going to go away with the noise, and walking back, you can see it does pull obviously one CT player to rotate. Walkman is going to be jump spotting here any second now, and does spot the player, meaning that Anyhow will not be rotating, and Walkman in a slight danger here, as he needs the help of his buddy in that situation. And
Fields, he's gonna get Walkman. There's still Enicho and Dreamers waiting. Enicho really close to site. You can see they're not peeking out. 20 seconds left on the clock, as now the bomb plant will begin, and now Enicho is gonna come in, but it's gonna be Dreamers in the end who finds the kill. It was really close. Fields could have done it, but it's gonna be 15-10.
Indeed, as Zalgiris are slowly crawling their way back into this, and just off this last round now, Vortex's money is in shambles. They will be buying a few nades and a few pistols here. I'm curious to see where they're going to use these nades. Is it going to be towards middle?
They will use them now, yes, towards middle, and it's going to be Enicho now to 51 HP. If any more grenades come through, he could potentially go down here. But there is Reggie ready for the push from the connector, as he's going to take down one. Field did find Centrons, but you can see, okay, the pistols. No way. No, not like this. Not like this. I understand that they have only pistols and they're already in the lead in a matter of people. 3-2. I
feel like there have been so many upsetting rounds that I wouldn't even be surprised that this one is going to go Vortex's way, as so far only from Zalgiris, Dreamers here on short with the AK, Walkman still with the MP9
Yes,
here.
And they hit that site exactly where the MP9 stands. This could be really terrible for them.
Doista actually gets taken out here. I don't really understand why he didn't decide to check behind here, as now Filebo giving himself away towards A side here. Walkman had eventually found Filebo there, so this still is a 1v1. Dreamers with the AK has a smoke and flash, and doesn't give away his position just yet. As
Fields has no idea where the guy is, but now as he checks this position, he could potentially get the kill, but he's still sticking with the Deagle. Really, the timing? Will timing work out? It's going to be free kill for Dreamers, and the 11th round for Zalgiris, as they're yet to give up here in this game. But it's going to be Byron now for WORTEX, and as you mentioned, maybe a push. What is this from Dreamus?
Hello?
Was he thinking about saving the up? Or maybe was it something else? I don't know.
Probably a bit of a miscommunication in terms of where the AVP is located at. And as he was looking for it, but obviously didn't want to lose it,
he was so close.
In connector. He just literally needed to take one more step and he would have
needed to believe in his teammates' info.
Probably.
But let's see, WORTEX now, you mentioned before, just finished the game, they should hit the site 5 players at a time.
Yeah, and that shouldn't really be, in my opinion, as it has too much of a chance for a single player to deal too much damage there. But as we say it, WORTEX have actually split it out very evenly throughout the whole map. They even have a player in underpass here, as once again aggression coming out from Zalgiris players towards a ramp here. Centron's peeking into the ramp as Reggie is holding apartments here.
Let's see, there was a lot of potential in Niha if he peeks out to take down Zeus, but now Zeus is only checking that position. Before he was not. And now at the flash they can move on forward. They can probably take control of connector. The bomb's yet to be picked up. Let's see, maybe it could be Fields here who gets some kind of luck.
Dreamus will be taken out as he did get spotted towards the CPL position here, as now Walkman could potentially be in danger, but he could return the favor in such a short range with the MP9. Will he be checked? Krasner.
Such a good position, and now let's see, Walkman, he did find Fields, grabs the AK now in his hands, and now has to clear the side, but he can't, and only Reggie with Centrons will remain 2 against 4. This was the full buy from WORTEX. Let's see if they can make this one work.
Again.
But maybe it's all for Zalgiris to bring this one back and maybe even go for the overtime as Reggie gets tagged up down to 45. Instantly checked by Phileb, and it looks like this could be a round for WORTEX as now Centron's getting the kills. Can he find it? Okay, Centron's, he's moving in forward, but no, Steak finds the kill. 16-11. And now it's going to be WORTEX who secured their place in LAN finals just from this game.
Just from this game alone, they don't really need to stress out too much here, as obviously GG Malco, unfortunate news for you. You're not going to be going to the finals, in this tournament for so far, as WORTEX did secure the win. It looked like they were a bit struggling there towards the end. Eventually did manage to find an opportunity, and I mean really the struggle was there only off the fact that they were on limited funds for the last 2 rounds essentially. So
there was other moments, yeah, but as well, like Eniho just with the op, shutting down WORTEX in so many positions as well.
Yeah, Eniho doing a good job of rotating around and finding those entries where necessary.
Yeah.
I feel like when it was WORTEX on CT's side, they weren't that impactful with their AVP plays initially. It took a time for them to find the tempo, but that was once again based off the fact that Zalgiris were abusing a site, and accordingly, whilst they couldn't find much towards middle there. So all in all, a very decent Mirage match and a very decent scoreline as well. So
I'm now looking so much forward to the cash, because Zalgiris, they're known to be so good on cash. Let's see if they can take WORTEX for a ride, as that's gonna be our last game of this group stage season. So be sure to check that one out, and of course after the game, the giveaway for the last ticket to the Hypertown Riga Festival. So that's the last ticket in total. You can check out where you can get the tickets at hypertown.pro. But for now, small commercial break, and when we come back, cash between Zalgiris eSports and WORTEX.
You spray, you trip. You're gold. Smell fresh all day with new Axe Gold Body Spray.
welcome back to the last game of the group stage. Zalgiris versus WORTEX. Let's see who can take down who on cash. Can WORTEX make this 2-0 and finish off the group stage in great fashion, or will Zalgiris prove them wrong?
Well, we'll see in a very brief moment here, as WORTEX have already secured their position for the LAN finals here, so the pressure is off their shoulders and must be a huge relief at this stage. Is now really the outcome of this match. It doesn't matter too much for them, as I believe
Zalgiris just won the knife round.
Zalgiris have just won the knife round, so they will be deciding on which side they want to start first here, and most likely that should be the CT side, and it is indeed, as WORTEX will be starting off on the T side here on cash.
So let's see, we know Zalgiris for cash, because that's one of their, if not the best map, and as well their retakes have been phenomenal here. So let's see if that will continue on in this one, as we already jump into the pistols.
And curious to see what WORTEX will they use in this round to gain some sort of advantages. Obviously with these Glocks they need to get relatively close, but there's quite a distance to cover on either of the side, as 3 players, actually all 5 are going to be heading here towards B, and Lattelecom
what, already shutting down WORTEX, and here Walkman, let's see if he can find the same luck, but nope, he's going to get shut down by Steak, and now the site is taken and the bomb will be planted by WORTEX.
And Steak looking to put up the bomb for his teammates accordingly, as there is still one player here in checkers, as he will be eliminated now. Centron's really struggling to find a kill here, as Steak has cleaned up house and only Centron's remaining.
Steak, he came up with 4 kills. I thought with Centron's 2 kills in the middle that will be enough to secure the round, but no. Steak comes into play.
I feel like Steak really had to dig deep in himself to bring this one back for his team, as obviously Centron's with a very convincing start wasn't enough. Still, I feel like another kill should have happened there towards B to be the final nail in the coffin, but it was not the case. And now an anti-eco round coming here, as Steak will be pushed by 3 players, and he was alone towards B, and that's a free rifle, given a huge mistake coming out, but WORTEX instantly striking back on the other side of the map here. Eniho still fighting for his life, as he has managed to find Krasner here, and he needs to go down soon, and down he will go, as it is still a 3 versus 3 situation. Let's see how Reggie will utilize this AK here. He will find the first kill onto Fields here, and looking for the second towards Forklift, and that is going to be Doista, who needs to come up here. Huge, as Phileb is being pushed inside right now.
Let's see all 3 players moving into site, as Phileb is going to find Dreamers now with the Glock. He's going to look for the kills, but he's the only guy left, and with the Glock, that's not the way to go. Walkman kills off his teammate in the process, but still, that's going to be the round for Zalgiris. Yes. No matter what.
So off the win, Walkman will get some money back for it, but almost got too close for comfort there. I also feel like that, who was the last remaining player alive? Was that Phileba. He had the Galil in hand. I feel like he ever so slightly rushed with the switch towards the Glock there, as he had enough bullets to get another kill there for sure. But can't really judge too much now, as it is going to be 1-1, and WORTEX now on to pistols, as Phileba just destroys Eniho in middle and will give his team demanded advantage. He will be instantly boosted up towards middle here, so he can continue raining hell upon Zalgiris with that deagle.
And now let's see, as Reggie, he realized pushing that main, but this time does not work out, as he gets taken down by Doisten. There is 1 and 4 now saved for WORTEX, as they're going to be 5 against 3. This is very doable. They just have to get their timings right. As Phil's opens up the door, no one was pushing in through the A main, so that could have been just a free kill.
And Dreamas risking it all here right now, pushing for information in this B lobby. Doesn't find any players, and he should realize fairly soon that he will be forced to push any moment now, as WORTEX still waiting for CT's any sort of aggression, and his Deke is actually still waiting for that B push to come through.
As we can see, slowly but surely the bomb will, okay, that is the bomb that is waiting there, but now he's going to realize fast enough that he has to go towards that site of A. And let's see, can Walkman and Centron stop this one?
Yeah, Dream is still waiting for action to happen on B, but Walkman and Centrons indeed need to come up here just to push commences. Centrons does find 1 kill, Walkman win going down, but Centrons finding 3 there. 2 versus 1 situation, only Dreamus remaining. He does have the kit here, and as long as he finds the timing right, manages to squeeze by Fileba, but I feel like he just barely saw him, as he is expecting that progression push to come out, but Dreamus, never mind me, comes out, destroys Fileba, and is looking to retake this one.
Bastique, I believe he's in such a good position to win this one-on-one situation, as Dreamus is not going to check him instantly, and if he goes for the bomb defuse, Bastique can just easily peek out and go for the kill. He's going to see the guy move in, and there's going to be the kill. So the second round secured for WORTEX. Very expensive one, but as you can see, their money is not an issue for them.
Money is not an issue indeed, but it is the biggest problem in the world right now for Zalgiris, as once again, this is becoming a horrible situation for them, as losing the first one, winning the second, then losing the third one. It's just bad news all around, unless they can somehow miraculously win this one. As you can see, there's 3 players from Zalgiris pushing towards B. They will see the nades coming through, will be pushing out, will get both players, as Deke only managed to get one here, and Fileba in middle needs to find this kill. He doesn't manage to do it so far. He will be smoking off himself, so he can just cross back safely here, as the bomb still is towards T-spawn.
So, and CT as well played this so carefully, they didn't even go for the weapons for the players that they killed off. They didn't want to push in, and good that they didn't do it, because Doista was already ready from the middle to clear them out. But it looks like it's going to be B push in the end, as Reggie is waiting towards that headshot position, and there is Walkman ready to rotate towards heaven if needed.
Walkman is going to be lining up a flash for his teammate, and Reggie should ask for it any second now, as he is being pushed. He is on low HP. He will go down in the side here. Walkman, can he find any kills here with the CZ, as the Molotov prevents him from pushing further? And only Dreamus here is on a long flank, as both Walkman and Centrons in CT. They do have a kit on Centrons though, so somehow this should still be doable for them, as Dreamus will be spotted. He will go down, and now both CT positions are known, and they will fall back, try to save these weapons and the kit. Centron's going down to 2 HP through the wall. Manages to cross back safely.
As he's going to want to save that. Okay, but now Doist, as he pushed out in CT, finds Centrons, the player with 2 HP. And now Walkman can potentially get those AKs here from behind lines, but he is being hurt, and Fields is going to kill him off. So 3-1, and no Byron just yet for Zalgiris. Let's see if Dreamus is going to be the guy saving for the op, and then probably dropping down to Enicho, as he is the guy to play the op most of the times. Another side we can see even 2 Mach 10s come out, just to make sure that they have enough money in the bank to win this game fast and quickly.
Yeah, this should be a grouped push really coming out from WORTEX here. There should be no breaks on their side. As you can see, Philip already has found Centrons here, and a cheeky stack coming out from them towards the sandbags here, as WORTEX have already cleared out B site, and they know fully that it is either an A or middle stack here. So Philip will find another kill here, and another
4 in total. But Z comes in with the Mach 10, steals the ace, and the score 4-1, as this game is not looking as close as it was on Mirage.
Not at least so far, but as you just mentioned before, Dreamus dropping the AVP onto Enicho here, and Enicho has a pretty decent spawn here to peek pretty much anything he wants to peek, and he's going to be heading towards the A side here. Curious to see, will he go for the A main peek? As
yes, Reggie is readying up the flash. The flash won't come out, as he's going to peek in without it, and he misses the timing, as already Phileb, I believe, that was the guy who tags him up.
And they will try to push him down actually here, as the terrorists are coming through now. Just Reggie holding on to his life. Fields take down Enicho very close here, as Doista will find Reggie as well. Now Centron's trading back 2 kills here. 2 versus 3 situation in favor of the Zalgiris, but the bomb is already in sight here, and one of CT players, that is Centron's, on extremely low HP here.
Now Zeke and these 2 AKs save the day, as Walkman was already killed off. Phileb, Zeke has to go huge. He's going to see one player go for the spray, but he can't get Centrons, and Centrons with 3 kills. He's going to clutch this one. It's going to be the second round for Zalgiris, and if we check the money, it will be okay for WORTEX. And this sets them up for an economical reset. So this could be really tough on them if they lose the next one.
Yeah, once again, WORTEX are really eager to get this next following round, as a reset for Zalgiris right now would mean a terrible half for them, and make the job on the T side so much more difficult than it is already currently, as 2 MP9s coming out from Zalgiris here, and Reggie, both Walkman on the MP9s, are going to have to find a close-up situation where they can take advantage of these weapons.
So Zalgiris this time putting a lot more emphasis towards middle, as WORTEX as well, spreading out the map, trying to find the first openings, try to get the first kill. And as we can see, not too much luck just yet. Krasner did drop down to 30 HP, and I believe that was just from the middle sprays or the grenade. Not quite sure.
And you can see Anyhow peeking on the side of the smoke here, does manage to spot Doista's foot and will land the shot onto him. That's going to be an entry for Zalgiris, and so far so good. Let's see how WORTEX plans to bring this one back. It's now Steak towards B here, making a bit of noise from himself, a bit of a presence, trying to lure out any sort of rotations he can, and you can see there is actually a rotation coming through here on towards B. Only one player is on the actual A site right now.
Nico missed the first opening shot, and Steak is going to win the duel second time, and they're going to head towards the B site, and that is the side that you should not go to, as there are 3 players there. But you can see already Dreamus almost rotating away. The Molotov will come through. How much damage will it deal? It will burn down Steak. And now let's see the cleanup. The MP9 comes in, and only Fields remaining, who was still waiting in middle. Very unfortunate for WORTEX, and very fortunate for Zalgiris to bring this one back.
Yeah, WORTEX gambled there a bit and unfortunately didn't guess the right side, as now Fields has also been spotted and he will be taken out, and that is going to be 3-4. Zalgiris bringing this a very important round on their side, meaning they will not be fully economically reset. Even if they lose this one, they still should be able to buy up to some degree in the next one.
You can see WORTEX is going to be the last buy as well, as Krasner is there with MP7. There are the rest of the players with the AKs. And let's see what's going to be their plan, as Nico goes for the Molotov onto Heaven, but they're still going to push it out, and he's going to miss the first opening shot. Will someone rotate towards middle to help him out, as they desperately need it, because Nico can go down here, but he still finds Fields. Can he find next player? The no-scope is there. Reggie as well with the kill, and they're now being shut down. But Fileba, he has found one back, and now Doista, the man to open up the A site, but it's going to be really difficult for him, as Fileba can't do too much towards his position.
Yeah, so a bit of unfortunate. The WORTEX tried to bring out the aggression there, didn't really play out in their favor. Fileba now might find Reggie after this smoke fades, but really it doesn't look like WORTEX are going to be taking this round, as so far CTs have cleared so much of the map that they have a pretty good idea of where these terrorist players are going to be and which potential sites are they going to hit, as now Doista lurking around in middle here. Can he find... actually gets spotted there. He will be smoking off Centrons here and will be deploying the Molotov. So Fileba now pushing up in A main, needs to go huge here for his team, as Centrons will find Doista here. Fileba finding the kill onto Reggie, knows this. Another player should be up close here, and Walkman with the AVP will walk over him.
He definitely will. He definitely will. But now scored 4-4, as WORTEX will finally go into an eco round. All their bank has been spent, and Zalgiris are looking to get this half back. And you were talking about that if they lose that round, they could lose the half. But at this stage, looks like they will win it.
Yeah, so far so good indeed for Zalgiris. They've managed to bring it back to an even scoreline here. Walkman towards B, just deploying default nades and shooting through the smoke, seeing if he can find anything. But little do they know that Anyhow and Reggie will be tested here, and actually Anyhow might be in a world of trouble unless he gets his timings right, and he misses the first shot, and that is going to prompt the push to come out here, and he's in an unfavorable position as he will be taken down here. Reggie inside needs to find trades, and he will be dinged through the smoke
and taken down there in the end. As we can see, 5 against 3, and the bomb plan denied, I believe, by Dreamus. And he even finds Fileba, so now 3-on-3 situation. Quickly everything turns around, as Steak now has to go huge with the op. And let's see if he can. He's going to find Dreamus' head. There's going to be 1 kill going his way. As now Walkman with Centrons. It's going to be pretty difficult for them to play around this one. The players are low, so this could potentially work out still. One more Molotov will come through. The players will be pushed out. Centron's going to peek towards squad. I believe he will spot the player. He does not get the flick. They have to be careful. Field's still waiting on the forklift. Not the easiest position to check from out far. They have to push in, and let's see, when they push in, it's going to be Fields with a quick shot in the head, and Doista with the kill back. So eco round 1 for WORTEX. You're looking quite surprised there.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they managed to deal such a huge impact with these pistols. obviously you can see the downfall of having an AVP in quad position there towards A if the terrorists are on pistols, because that is exactly what happened. As soon as he missed that first shot, the terrorists decided to swarm him over. And here now Fileba finding Enico once again. Only Walkman here with the AVP remaining towards B. Dreamus has been dropped down to 22 HP, and they hear the terrorists in middle, as Krasner will find Reggie and Krasner will find Centrons as well. Do they expect Walkman to be here with the AVP so quickly, as it is a 2 versus 5 situation? And even Centron saying in all chat, what WTF is this nonsense? As Dreamus will find Doista, and that is some consideration there, as, well, Krasner will burn Dreamus down, and nonsense indeed, is now only Walkman remaining here, and the round is not even at the minute mark, as it's about to be over, and indeed it will, as Fileba will kill off Walkman.
There's going to be now 2 ops coming out, as they saved both of them for WORTEX. Let's see if on T side they can definitely use it, but where exactly? Let's see, where's going to be Fileba going? He's going to go towards B side, and it's going to be Steak probably boosted up or peeking aggressively middle.
I'm not really a fan of this aggression coming out from Fileba, knowing that they are most likely on an eco round here, but never mind, they decide not to push. It's a full B stack.
At the moment, most of the attention from terrorist players are towards that position. They're taking control of middle, but now as they want to move through, Walkman is burning down, and he will in the end burn. As now only Enico now close range. Can he find the first opening kills? Grenade won't deal too much damage. The flash from the terrorists will kind of distract CTs. And at which stage will WORTEX realize that this is a stack? As Fileba takes down Enico, there is still Reggie waiting for the headshot to come through. He's going to get 1 kill, and that kind of allows Fileba to understand what's going on. They're going to go back and play this one safe, as already Zdeek is on the hunt.
Zdeek is on the hunt, and he's looking to deny this AK save. Never mind, Fileba will do so, as now Zdeek knows where the location of the last player is, and will shoot him in the back with the AVP. And a very quick succession, instantly 3 rounds back in favor of WORTEX, and it is going to be 7-4.
I spoke too fast about Zalgiris comeback, didn't I?
Well, Fileba seems to be really on point in this map here, as well as expected. Steed showing up now on the side of Zalgiris. Only really Centrons has been really impactful, so looking to see what's going to happen here, as now Fileba has found Enico, and that is going to be only 4 rifles here remaining. Krasner finding Reggie, and it's all falling apart for Zalgiris. 5 versus 3 now, as Doista takes down Walkman. 2 players remaining, and still, once again, not even a minute on the clock yet, as already Zalgiris going down. Only Centrons remaining. I feel like WORTEX want to have a celebratory drink sooner than Zalgiris says. They're just looking to close this one out as soon as possible.
So let's see, as Centron's last man standing, he is spotted. There are so many players now going on his position, but Fileba with the op finds the 2nd kill.
And that will also put Zalgiris on eco here, as they do need to purchase pistols and armors in this round. Cannot really afford much more, and really would hope to see WORTEX just a bit of caution, as once again they're going to be heading towards middle here, and Fileba might go down to these nades, as he's actually not going to take any damage here, as
it's Steak almost goes down. 34 HP left on him. We can see the aggressions already transferred towards the A sites, where already 2 CT players have went. So now let's see how this is going to work out, as they know where Walkman is. He's going to be, okay, not instantly pushed, but Krasner still finds the kills, as he's going to find 1 more. And now how much can Doista do here, as 2 players are there on the highway? He's going to find 1 headshot, look for the next. The headshot is there, and only Dreamus remaining. He has the op that he got from Fileba, but the timing, as now he even misses the next shot. This is very unfortunate for Zalgiris player.
It seems like he has escaped there for a second, spots another player, but will go down. Oh, the timing of timings. Yeah. He was checking for the player, and as soon as he pulls out the knife, the player strafes out, and that is a huge part of CSGO, which always feels so wrong when it happens to you.
Definitely does, but it feels right for WORTEX right now, as they are 9 rounds already on the board for the enemies 4. It is looking pretty tough on Zalgiris. They have to find some kind of openings here, especially now with this buy, where they have the double up setup. Because if they lose this one, this could potentially go to 11-4.
Yeah, and Walkman did spot the player crossing over towards the sunroom here. So he's just checking to see if anyone is going to be actually crossing into checkers as the players are approaching and will be trickling in. And once again, the weapon switch plays out not in his favor as Fields finds Dreamas. And in the process here, he should be potentially finding another player soon enough as...
Oh, and Enicho finds player through the smoke. Very lucky for him to get that timing right. As it looks like CTs are there looking to retake this one as they're already getting tagged through the smoke. Fileba there with the negative, but then Nico, one more kill through the smoke, but at last, Dois to push through, gets the kill, Krasner as well. Only Centrons remaining, 1v3, potentially do a lot of damage here. Can he? He's gonna get one kill. He knows where the next player is, but he can't kill off Krasner. 10-4, and a force Byron now for Zalgiris.
And this is also going to be the last round of this half, and also this season. So Zalgiris, really, I was expecting a slightly closer scoreline from them, but you can see the economical situation just was not in their favor.
Definitely was not, and WORTEX made sure of that, and even now picking up 3 ops. And Fileba finds Walkman, who was just dropping down right as the smoke popped. Very unfortunate. Let's see if Centron decides to push through here as he's waiting on the edge of the smoke. But he won't do just that, as Reggie has pushed out. He's going to find one player when there's a lot of information gathered as well.
Yeah, so Zalgiris know that they need to retake this A main before they can do anything, and Reggie still going huge for his team. Finding Fileba there will go down eventually to Fields.
And now if they decide to push towards middle, there is Centron still hiding in that spot. He hasn't shown that he's here to anyone. But let's see now if the ops come through. No, it's going to be the first player with the AK coming through. And now the double peek with the ops. They're going to find the player, but instantly Dream is rotating, and they know. And now he knows that they're rotating towards B, as they still are waiting for it.
They're actually holding here, looking to spot this rotating player, but never mind. Steek will find, Enicho will find Steek here as Doista now going inside, but Dream is already there. And that is going to be the 5th round for the side of Zalgiris. 10 to WORTEX. Swapping sides, I really would expect WORTEX to close this one in a relative quick fashion here, as I feel like they definitely have gained the confidence necessary to feel like they can take any fight. And if you have that momentum going, it usually also goes your way.
Definitely can, but let's see. Last time the Pistols did go terrorist way, so let's see if WORTEX can win it one more time. The pistol round, that is. And here Krasner in middle will be the first guy for the contacts, I believe, as they're going to boost. Is it 4 players boosting up or 2 players only boosting up? No, all 4 players want to boost up. And they're going to run out already. First player spotted. Krasner, he's going to leave this position. Can he get away? He will get back in time. And now let's see what will Zalgiris decide to do. Which side's going to be the one that they're going to hit? It looks like it's going to be B push. As Doista is ready, he's going to look for the headshots, but Enicho with an instant shutdown. And here Fileba can't do anything as Enicho is on fire. And now Fields through the smoke. Can he find the kills? It was lucky for Zalgiris before. But here we can see Krasner still checking the checkers. He's going to find Reggie. Can he find the next player here who's peeking him? And Enicho, he should go down here as he's making so much trouble already. But he still is going to survive with 13 HP. And only Steek remains now for WORTEX. As looking, this could be Zalgiris way back into the game.
Yeah, Enicho there was struggling for such a long time to get that kill onto the CT player. But unfortunately for WORTEX there, it didn't happen.
And now a technical timeout, I believe.
Yeah, it looks like it is a technical one, as no vote for a tactical has come through. Is there? Not really entirely sure if there are any issues here or no. Steek is saying 1 second, please. And just... Oh, okay, well, Fields is saying that the kitchen is on fire.
Well, that is really good reason to pause the game.
Well, I mean, it is still technically a technical timeout, so why not? You know, unless someone deliberately inside the fire is what Fields is saying.
Are you translating? Is it English, or are you translating from Estonian or Lithuanian?
It's a mix of everything, really, at this stage.
And hopefully his kitchen will be okay. How long does it take to put out the fire? We still have to call like someone if something's damaged or something, you know.
Probably it's not going to take that long there as...
Yeah, okay, the fire has been put out.
Yeah, well, a quick one, probably just a pancake.
Just some eggs burning or whatever.
Yeah, just a bit of smoke, you know, a casual fire in your kitchen, nothing too much, just repause and...
Let's get back into the game like nothing happened.
Yeah.
As of now, we can see two MAC-10s coming out, UMP for Walkman as well, so Zalgiris looking to be aggressive with it, although, as I say, they slow things down and they're going to just wait not to run into those pistols too hot.
And so far, Doista actually with the flash did spot a player over there, will not dare to re-peek so far, as now St. John's and both Reggie have the MAC-10s, but they seem to be a bit passive at the moment, just making sure nobody's going to be pushing for information here as they seem to start, as Zalgiris seems to start to group towards A here.
See if Phil's find any luck here from this position, because there is Reggie right behind him. I believe he did not hear him. He's going to wait for a player to open up the doors and could potentially find a free kill here as he opens up the doors, waiting close range, but Reggie will win in this duel. And now Steak, last man standing in the side. There is still Krasner rotating from the heaven. He potentially finds some free kills, but Reggie has found him as well. And let's see, Steak, he's going to be close range, but Reggie going well with the MAC-10. Phileba cancelling out one player, tagging up Walkman as well, but not finding the kill as Doisa now there. And there's going to be Reggie shut down, so 3 kills, that's going to be it for him. Still, but Doista finds the kill against Enicho, so it's going to be 2-on-2 retake. Very doable for the CTs now.
Definitely, with these deagles, they deal a lot of damage there. Doista.
No way!
What did you find?
Yeah, I have no idea how he saw the enemy player, because I believe the terrorists did not see, but now Tendron's pushing in with this. Okay, yeah, the MAC-10.
If only they had a kit, they would have definitely won that round there. As you can see, one of the CTs was able to defuse while the other could have tried to gain as much time as he can. And what a round indeed. Doista coming up huge with the deagle in that situation. Manages to find the player through the smoke and through the box. Fair enough, he spotted him out before, but still that was an instant headshot coming out from him. Once again, Vortex will be on eco here as Zalgiris are pushing towards B, looking to get this round fast and done. Reggie will take out Doista, and now only another player in headshot remaining here, and that's going to be Phileba, who's going to go down to Enicho here. And now Walkman looking to see if he can gather any money here as he's being pushed, but he will take down Steak here, and there is another player close by. He's going to be pushing out. He will take down. He will be taken down by Krasner there, but Enicho is there for the trade, and now only Fields has taken the silencer off the USP.
Some players like to do that, but I don't know if that kind of gives you any kind of advantage.
Unless something has changed, I believe a comprehensive video showed that there is no real difference there. It's just the feeling that people get with playing it.
Yeah, now let's see. Doesn't look like Fields will save anything. It's going to be the 8th round for Zalgiris as they won 3 times already in a row. 8-10 is now the full buy round will come through. So let's see here. No ops will come out. Maybe on C side they decide to go for that, but no, they won't have any money for it. All 5 AKs. Let's see if the game's going to be fast, because usually you see if you go in a buy round against the first buy round of the enemy team, you like to have that fast round, change the pace of the game, shut down the buy round completely, don't allow it to make any kind of pushes or any kind of information plays, just run inside, run and gun.
And it also gives you advantage in terms of you're not allowing the CTs to understand what you're really going to do early on, which can mean it's going to be very difficult for them to know how to adjust. But you can see Zalgiris have slowed down for sure, and they are going to be making sure to check every single position here. Anyhow, giving away his position towards the boost area, as people from Vortex are just jump spotting at the moment and not really committing to this middle hold, and rightly so here. So far everyone's focused around middle from Zalgiris. They just want to gain control over this area first before really committing to anything. But Doista will be Molotov out of these vents, and Krasner instantly finding a player towards A here, and that is going to be Reggie going down. Fields finding Centrons and Enicho both here. A huge play coming out from him as now only Walkman and Dreamus remaining. Both players are heading towards B. Dreamus will get Doista here, looking to find Fileba. He will go down to him, but now only Walkman remaining. A 1 versus 2 situation, still very doable, but the flank already coming out from Fields, and as soon as that bomb gets tapped, he gets out of the vents and making sure that Walkman is locked inside.
Yeah, now they know that it's definitely inside. They heard the footsteps. They don't have any flashes to move him out or any kind of Molotovs left, but Walkman, he finds one, but Fields is there to find the 3rd kill for himself. And now the first round for Vortex into the CT half. I believe Zalgiris, they needed to go for that fast play. Don't you?
Well, I completely agree with that. And now, as long as Vortex win this next following round, they should be in a decent position to start to close this match out, as obviously if they lose this round, their money is going to be reset and they are going to be in an extremely poor situation on this map here.
You can see Vortex by, it's also not the best at Deagle and a shotgun, and the rest are automated rifles at least. And one more time, Vortex is going to go for mid control, as before Zalgiris moved right from here. Now let's see, will Zeke push in or will he just stay in this position, as it looks like they want to push towards middle, at least the boost up. Krasner waiting behind the smoke, he suddenly gets shut down, but there is Fileba with 1 kill. He managed to get away with 74 HP, that's already a lot asked. And now Fields does not get the timing right, but there is Fileba who gets 2. What a move from him, and now as they move inside, he's fully flashy. Zeke that is managed to get away, but he's going to get taken down, and now Fileba from the car can find the kills, but it's going to be 2-on-2 retake, and they don't have the kit now, as Fileba was one with it, and Doist now only 1 player left, 1v3. Did they just spot him? I believe they did. They're going to Molotov this position.
Is going to go down here, as now 1 player win quad, 1 indoors for sure. He just showed up on the radar now, so now Zalgiris are going to be playing the time game. Doista has the kit and also has a Molotov here, so he'll be smoking out Walkman out of his position, and Walkman walking out, still surviving, as Doista struggling to find the kill onto him, and that is extremely unlucky for Doista. I feel like it was still technically doable for him as long as he got that kill, because you can then afterwards fake defuse and put up your crosshair onto those doors and just wait for that peek, as the peek is not going to be a long one. Usually players in that situation just shoulder peek you, and that should be enough for you to land a headshot on them. Heading back into the next round here, though, Fileba has managed to purchase himself a scout and will be looking towards B lobby. Not going to find anything else, as now Zeke extremely aggressive with the CZ indoors here, pushing through, gets the kill onto Reggie, trying to retrieve this AK, and he should be falling back, and that is exactly the case as his teammate comes in to help out. And the remaining terrorist team, though, located around A main here.
Oh, and Fields guesses right, gets the kill and managed to get back into the site with 48 HP on him. Still knows the players are there, and here if they push Zeke, if he got a Walkman, that would definitely be around for Vortex, but now it's going to be pretty difficult here. Scold, although I say it, it does not look like it. Only Centrons remaining for the side terrorist, and there's going to be a team kill, but Krasner did his best there. Doista was not happy with it.
Indeed, as now the round will go towards Vortex now, and you can see that Krasner even saying in all chat, nice shot, Doista, oops, wrong chat. Yeah, obviously Vortex in a good mood right now, as they have secured the round for themselves, and also broken the economy of Zalgiris here, who are forced to buy whatever they can, and that is 2 AKs, 2 CZs, and a Deagle, as they have grouped up towards B here, and Doista with the MAC-10 will be Molotoved out, will be forced to smoke himself off, and there is still a huge gap remaining here, and that is also an instant tell that he was in that position there. The question is, do they dare to check him, as the MAC-10 in close range is still a very scary gun to play against.
Smoke did came out, but the Molotov will be dropped down. You can see the 3 players burning. They almost burned down completely. And from backlines, Krasner coming in with the MP9. Can he get kills? It's going to be Doista with 1. Krasner goes down in the end, and then Nico looking for the kill, but with 15 HP has to be really careful. He still finds it. 2v2 situation. The bomb will be planted, and he does not know that there's a player in vents, and Fields will make sure that he wins that duel. And now Dreamus 1v2 as he can take down Fields, and it's going to be 13th round for Vortex, and they're really looking to close this game out. As now it's going to be Zalgiris saving, so it could potentially be 14-9, and then only then if they get around they can get back.
Yeah, and also huge props to Doista in that situation. I mean, he found so much more than I thought he would be able to do in that situation, especially off the fact that the terrorists knew that there was a player in that area. I believe it was 2 definitely kills, and he really did a lot of damage onto the 3rd and 4th player.
Yeah, the Molotov placement was just perfect and right on time.
And even up the follow-up flash allowed for the terrorists not to trickle into the site too fast here, as actually a very aggressive position coming out from Fields. I'm not really a fan of this, as you can get instantly pushed as the terrorists are going to be coming in. He's actually going to let 2 pass. He will find 2 kills here. Can he find more? Gets the 3rd as Steek finds more. And the 5th will go down to Steek as well. 14-9. WORTEX looking really to close this one out. And Zalgiris, for Zalgiris, this is the last chance to bring it back in this match. They need to find this round, because if they lose it, that most likely will be it for them.
Definitely, let's see what's going to be their plan. I was still hoping for a fast push, but Zalgiris, they know how to play cash. They're going to play this one smart. As Dreamers does not spot anyone. Now he was spotted, and now he's going to get pushed and fully flashed. He can't get the kill, but nor can CTs. As now Tender's pushing forward, Fileba finds the kill and can play off from this position, as we can see, and even get away with it. As Dreamers did find Zoysta, now only 1 player towards B. This should be a side that Zalgiris decide to hit, but have to be really fast about it.
And the Molotov is preventing from them coming into this B side, as the bomb is towards B as well, but it will be heading towards middle. Now Dreamers with the lurk could potentially deal a lot of tactical damage here for WORTEX, as it looks like to be a B fake here, as you can see Steek finding the kill, but Dreamers instantly killing off Fileba, and that is the site cleared, as Fields with the flank. So much information gained, manages to find a kill, as well as now Krasner and Steek needs to close this round for their team, as Krasner waiting for his teammate. No information about the bomb plan just yet, as only now they will be crossing into B here, and I feel like Krasner knows that the bomb needs to get across any second now.
Let's see if he gets the timing right to spray the players. They bump into each other, and no kill there from Krasner through the smoke. You can see they switch their positions accordingly. Just have that player who does not want the bomb wait for the push come out.
And the Molotov from both of the players from Team WORTEX are going to be pushing this Walkman out of sight, and now only Krasner versus Dreamers remaining. Dreamer literally underneath him.
Oh, so close. 5 HP left on Dreamers. Krasner there dropping down, almost finding the kill. Maybe there was a better way to do it, but it was just so close, almost worked out.
I mean, they did everything they could. They double Molotov the site. They managed to find Walkman in sight as well, and unfortunately 5 HP. I feel like if that would have been an AK, that would have been a kill there on behalf of WORTEX. Unfortunately it wasn't, as now Steek with the AWP will be heading towards A here, and you can see once again the terrorists are concentrated around B here. Fileba finding one, Krasner finding another one, and Walkman instantly training it back. Still a 3 versus 3 situation, but the HP on Zalgiris side is so low, and Centron's even now being dropped, meaning 2 players from Zalgiris remaining with 10 HP against Steek and Fields here.
Both on 100, no damage for them. They both have the kits. They still have a smoke to use if they fancy to, but let's see now, will this push work out, as there is Steek ready, and this is going to be the op that they're going to push, so Steek has to be really careful with these shots. And now Fields rotating, close range. Steek can definitely fake this one out. He can deny the bomb plants here free, as he's going to take down the player, and now the bomb planter, he misses the opening shot. Can he now get the kill? He does not, and it's going to be Fields 1v1 versus Walkman, and still Walkman 14 HP surviving, moving in there, and does he know that there is an op picked up? They can't peek out. Oh, such a great bait there from Fields. As Walkman will see how this one is going to work out, as now they're going to play with the doors for a while before tapping in. Now the doors were open, but Fields plays it perfectly. He's going to get the second kill.
That was so intense for a second there. I felt like Fields might outplay himself in that situation, because the bomb was planted safe, so he can definitely bait out for the terrorists to push into the site there. So I feel like he would have gotten that round regardless, but it looked slightly shaky there for a second.
Yeah, it definitely did, especially the fact that the door still remained open after that exchange. So I can't remember who was it, could have moved out easily.
Yeah, exactly. So now WORTEX, you can see their buy is not the greatest, as well as there is a scout UMP from us here, as never mind what their buy is, as Fileba and Krasner both find kills here. Fileba getting one, Fields getting another, and that is going to be Walkman only here. Reggie has already left the building. Dreamus says GG. Walkman dropping everything out from his inventory, remaining with the knife, decides to go for the suicide, as it is going to be GG's. Well played. WORTEX do take it 2-0, and congratulations to them. We will see Team WORTEX in the finals. As for Zalgiris, better luck next time. You still qualify for the tournament, and we will see you next season. I feel like you still have a bit of place and room to grow in, but you've definitely shown a good fight in this tournament, as well as, well, every other team, really.
Well, yeah, every other team, yes. But for now, I want to remind you about Hypertown, the Pro website, where you can check out what's going to happen on 26th and 27th of May, as well as the giveaway will start soon. But for us, this is it for the group stage. You won't be seeing us now for the next month, I believe, only in the Hypertown Riga Festival. So the group stage is over. Do you have anything to say?
Yeah, well, first of all, of course, thanks for everyone participating in this tournament. Obviously, it's been a huge one. I feel like we've seen so many upsets, so many unexpected rounds and plays coming out of players. I definitely have personally a few players that I'm going to be keeping in mind that I was not aware. I can see that the game has evolved on so many levels, and also the skill level is definitely rising here in the Baltics. So very happy to see all of this happening, and obviously in great hopes to see everyone in Hypertown here.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you as well from me for watching. It was a great journey throughout all this group stage. I cast with Gekons, I casted with. It was great to have such great partners with so much knowledge and insight of the game. And as well, you guys, you are watching all the time, every single week, every single day. At least hope you were watching what we were doing here. But as for us, this is it. Remember to tune in tomorrow for the League of Legends part of the day. We can probably check out the standings quickly to see who's gonna go to that LAN final.
So once again, WOS Sports are going to be heading towards the LAN final, as well as it is going to be Team Refuse. WORTEX actually managed to steal themselves the 3rd place after this 2-0 victory, so they will be heading to LAN finals as well, and the 4th and final team will be Skinlords. So each country will be represented in finals. Estonians have double the chance of taking the prize back to their country. As for both Latvia and Lithuania, they really need to work hard to take this one home.
Oh, definitely, definitely. Really big thanks to all the teams. We can see Malco stayed in 5th place and the rest were on the screen. But for us, as I said, this is it. And one last thing, we have to give and see who's going to be the guy who's going to go to Hypertown Riga Festival on 26th and 27th of May, and that is Richard Brox. So congratulations to you. We'll contact you, or you contact us. Of course, probably in the chat. It's going to be a lot easier than ever. Our producer is going to do that. So big thanks from us, and see you next season or in Hypertown Riga Festival.
Exactly.
You spray. You're stuck. You're gold. Smell fresh all day with new Axe Gold Body Spray.